on third down that y'all are facing now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to continue to get the chains moving, but there's a time and a place where you got to take the shots down the field, and even like the throw to Taekwondo I had down the sideline that barely missed early in the game. I thought that was the right decision. It's just we just didn't execute it at the right time, and so you look back on that stuff on film, and you have to take those shots because those are shots that can change games. And but knowing when to do that and when to just move the chains and do stuff like that is something that we'll continue to work on.
Patrick, you guys haven't had a lot of success in the run game, the cold runs, not necessarily your scrambles and everything, but the analytics say that they're not really stacking the box on you. And is that, a big part of the problem is that you're going to the runs when the alignment says, hey, that's what we need to do, and you're not getting the productivity there?
I think it's something you continue to trust in. I mean, that's part of football is being able to trust in the run game, and whenever they are in the light boxes, run the football and force them to come down to throw some of the shots down the field. I think that will come together even more and more as the O-line continues to gel, and the running backs can gel with the O-line as well. And so more than just pass protection, I mean, when you have two new offensive linemen joining in, it's about building that chemistry. And so I think as the season goes on, they'll continue to get better at that.
Yeah, listen, I'm okay with it. As long as he can come back upright, we're okay. I don't like him taking big hits, but he's a competitive kid. So, anyway, that's
On the run game, with Isaiah Pacheco and Green High, what did you see from them that just haven't been able to get going?
Yeah, we can do a better job there. We'll get that thing going better. So.
You had Mike Kafka here as an assistant. What told you that he may be capable of calling plays?
Patrick, how much do you feel a record, like whether it's last season, whether it is 0-2, does the ensuing week feel differently based on what you did the last week?
I think obviously just being 0-2, there's more urgency than even last week. I mean, and I felt like we were very urgent last week. So definitely new territory as far as being 0-2, but knowing that we got the guys for it. We have the mindset of going out there and being even better. And so in my eyes, it looks like what an opportunity. What an opportunity to prove who we are as the Kansas City Chiefs is coming back from 0-2 and trying to build up to win a big football game on Sunday Night Football and try to get our season going in the right direction from there.
Sorry, Steve, go ahead.
Capable of calling plays.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like he could do it. Smart guy. Had played the position in the league. Had a good feel for defenses. And had a great grasp of the offense. So no reason he wouldn't be able to.
How often do you guys communicate? I'm sure not this week, obviously, but in the off season and so on.
We talk a couple times during the offseason. Yeah.
Coach, in the media and fans, we get all excited and everything. Do we overreact? We look at an 0-2 start, and do we overreact?
Well, listen, we haven't won the game, so it's. I understand. I get it. But we keep pushing, and we'll keep pushing and working forward and see what we can do going down the road here.
And you guys are winning, you typically just focus on the next game.
Earlier in your career, we can see you lower your shoulder like you've been doing, getting contact. Is that something that you're doing now just to give boost energy to the team or get a spark, or what is it?
I think just pick and choosing. I think more than anything, it's just knowing when to do it and when not to do it, protecting yourself, but still being a football player and a competitor. So I think that's it more than anything. And then Brad says to Taco Bell, so that does it for me too.
Patrick, for you playing on Sunday Night Football, what's different about that than playing on any other day or night?
I've always loved Sunday Night Football. You grow up, you watch Sunday Night Football, and you get the spotlight on you. It's night game. You get the lights get brighter, and you get to showcase who you are. And I think it's a great opportunity for us. I mean, obviously with the start that we have, we want to prove that we're a better football team than we've shown these first 2 weeks. And Sunday Night Football will be the perfect time to do it.
I wonder, because this is unfamiliar for you guys. Is this something you address with the team at all? Just the start, just what the record is right now?
No, I just try to fix the problems we might have. Yeah. In all areas, including myself. So, yeah, that's what you have time to do. Be real with the guys. I'm not going to not tell them what I think, so communicate with them and try to work it out and get it right.
Coach, there's some controversy going around the league right now, specific to Tom Brady on the Fox broadcast and co-owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. How much concern was that for you when you knew that he was going to be part of the broadcast team and he's getting to see your team? from the broadcast point of view when you go through production meetings?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know what he's doing for them, so I can't answer that. I mean, I don't know. He's done a good job as an announcer, I think, but I don't know that either because I really don't listen to it. I haven't really gone into all that.
Did you approach the production meeting differently with him than you would any other announcing team?
No, we're not like telling secrets in the production meeting. So I mean, there's not giving them the plays and stuff in the production meeting.
There's no, big guy touchdowns fire everybody up when you get an offensive lineman in there for a catch or anything. I'm curious, what do you do when Josh Simmons, you see the effort he puts in and tracks down a DB and takes him out? I mean, you roll that back a couple of times in the film session, or do you underscore? And what was kind of your reaction?
Yeah, sure. I thought that was pretty impressive. I mean, 300-pound man running like that and making the tackle like he did. And sure, we talked about it. That was one of the positives. So there are a lot of things we got to work on, but that was one of the positives of the game.
Last one, what?
Mahomes' 30th birthday today. Can you put into perspective just what he's done throughout his 20s in the league?
Yeah, he's done quite a bit, to 30. It's hard to believe he's 30 years old. I mean, time flies. I asked him if he felt old. Sometimes when you're in your 20s, you look at 30, and that looks like an old man. But he says he feels the same. I told him that's a good thing, because when you get my age, you want to make sure you feel the same. Doggone it.
Andy Reid walked up to the podium and the whole room went quiet, everyone eager to hear what he would say about the Chiefs' next game. He didn't waste time and got straight to the point, telling everyone that Travis Kelce was looking strong in practice and gearing up to play against the Raiders. The reporters buzzed with excitement, jotting down notes, but Andy had more to share. He said both Xavier Worthy and Jalen Royals would be on the practice field today, and that news showed the Chiefs were trying to boost their offense and try new things. The questions kept coming, especially about the team's passing game, and Andy didn't avoid any of them. He admitted that the team had its ups and downs, saying, "We're good sometimes and off sometimes." He didn't make excuses and was honest about the early struggles, admitting the team still hadn't won a game so far. He let everyone know he understood why fans were frustrated, but reminded them that the team was still working hard and moving forward every day. The topic switched to Tom Brady, who had been seen helping another team. Andy just brushed it off, saying he didn't really know what Brady was doing and hadn't paid attention to his work as an announcer. There was no drama. Andy just wanted to focus on his own team and what they needed to do. Then it was Patrick Mahomes' turn to talk. He spoke openly about what he needed to do better, saying he had to execute better at the start of games and trust his teammates more, sitting in the pocket longer and waiting for plays to develop. He looked back at the last few games, aware that their 0-2 record was tough, but he turned that frustration into motivation. He said the team would use these losses as fuel to work harder and improve. Mahomes also talked about how, when a team wins a lot, little mistakes can get ignored, but now, after some tough games, those small details mattered more than ever. He stressed the importance of leading by example at practice. The mood in the room changed as it became clear that both coach and quarterback were facing the tough times head-on, owning up to the problems, but also making it clear they were ready to fix them. Andy Reid kept his answers short and focused, always keeping attention on the hard work they had ahead. Mahomes was all about the team, repeating the need for trust and patience, and making sure everyone knew every moment in practice now mattered. Reporters asked Andy about the outside pressure from fans and the media, and he admitted it was there, but his steady tone didn't change. He knew that facing challenges was part of being one of the top teams. Hard times weren't new for the Chiefs or Kansas City. If you want to follow the Chiefs' journey, hit subscribe. As the press conference went on, the message from both men was clear. The only way to get through this was by working together and taking action, not just talking about it. That attitude was spreading in the locker room, too. Worthy and Royals showing up ready to practice gave the team a jolt of energy. Coaches and players were glued to film, studying every play, every mistake, every chance to get better. The urgency in meetings was obvious, more focused than before. With Kelce back training hard, the offense felt grounded again and the mood was shifting from disappointment to determination. Mahomes especially pushed himself and his teammates to step up, demanding more effort, discipline, and focus from everyone. Every drill at practice felt like a new shot to get things right, and each play was a chance to change the story. The Chiefs were getting ready for the Raiders, but more importantly, they were determined to show that setbacks wouldn't define them. Andy Reid's steady leadership kept everyone's eyes on the road ahead, reminding the team that it would take all their effort to turn things around. The Chiefs' reputation for bouncing back was everywhere, in every huddle, every meeting, every moment on the field. The message was simple: keep fighting, keep believing, keep moving forward. Mahomes' voice rang out after practice, telling everyone to stay focused on the details and never slack off for even a second. While the outside world talked and doubted, the team stayed locked in and ready for whatever came next. Subscribe now to stay updated on the Chiefs and their fight this season.